Yeah. Two. What? Hurry up.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumbstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. It bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Knight. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job.
Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, brought this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. A handoff to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. This will be third and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, takes a hit, but lets it fly. He makes the grab in the end zone.
Man, put everybody on the route. Let's go.
Chris, how about the quarterback sitting in there, taking the hit, but not before he got rid of the ball and hitting his intended target with a strike in the end zone? What a way to withstand the pressure and deliver for the 6 points.
Everybody out on the line. About 7 people.
7-0 to open scoring. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference. Here he goes. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's in the clear. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
QB decides to keep it here. Quick juke to get free. Breaks into the clear. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Viva.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the option play here. Good pitch it. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back. It's Knight. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. And he's brought down just short of the mark for him that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Wants to throw it. Short throw to the back. Behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on the screen.
Bro, what is happening? He's making 9 tackles a play? What are we doing?
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown. Over.
Slow ass right, man.
The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Scanning the field. It's Reed.
What? It's wide open. Where's he going?
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Using his legs on the scramble. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Back to pass. It's Knight. And he's going to take a shot down the
Whoa.
side. The catch is made for a
Oh my God, that's a good throw there.
Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
That's a really good throw.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down. Looking to throw the football.
But what? Why are y'all mixed up like this?
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what.
But we got to make him throw the ball deeper down the field. What are we
Completion
doing?
makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Run a number in route.
Find the reliable tight end. He makes
receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And the point after is good. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Bro.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Look at my quickness. That play is absolutely blown up.
But how long is it going to take to get to a play?
Misassignment by the offensive lineman, or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is
Levi.
up.
It's enough. Go lay down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really
Thank you.
competitive game so far.
It's over.
See if the offense can take the lead
It's enough.
before the break.
Levi, thank you.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Quick throw to the left. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The pass rush closing in. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Forced down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Back to throw. It's Knight. Bringing pressure.
Got him.
He escapes the
Tackle, what are we running into him for?
Ends up as safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Out of bounds, but not before a huge... Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start on the 25. First play of the drive now for the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Reed. Pressure is coming.
Throw it! Oh my! He's open. What are you pump faking for?
Domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And just think about over the years since you and I.
What are you pump faking for? Throw the ball.
Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that can dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
A deep shot to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Texas. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Come on, man. We got to make Deuce Knight uncomfortable.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. And again from the 33. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Come on, man. Clear him. He ain't running like you, Wingo.
Huge play for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Motherfucker, we gotta fight for that. Come on.
Their broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example of the defense.
You gotta fumble that.
But solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down across the 20. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick six, then a 2-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Running with purpose.
Get him on the ground.
Moves the ball up to the 33.
Why is my defense starting out mismatch like
Good
this?
runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They've got him, but not before making first down yardage. They'll move the ball to the 41.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball.
Bro,
like
why
this.
is he glitching? Tackle him.
Catlow picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think
He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to pass. It's Knight. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
How much time is he going to have in the pocket?
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line.
How much time is he going to have? Let's go.
Really
Dang.
converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
How much time are you going to get a guy in the pocket, man?
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now.
No. No way.
Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do
Dude's
is
not a pure runner out here dropping
catch
down.
that
Come
football.
on,
It's already in the
man.
end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Running back with the football. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
But that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively
No.
easy
That's
for the offense
a
to get
PI.
on the ground.
Offense lines up for a
What are you doing,
second
Levi?
down play.
Why you got on a dress?
Grinding away with the running game. But they tackle
Take the
him
jacket-
close to 2
take the
yards
jacket
in,
off and
so
lay
it
down.
Sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the
I know how to cut off the iPad. You know how to cut it out.
defenses that really
You was just trying to take another look at it.
still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly.
Looking downfield near the end zone.
No, you gotta put your 6
Could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Really good job
You
here by the
six
defensive
in.
coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The Longhorns will look
All
to
right, we
convert
ready.
here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Back-to-back deep shots. Finds his man, has the first down. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 20. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for a second down and very short now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
Get down there.
This game at some point.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running.
Oh, he better not stand up.
But not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
He shreds the tackle. To the air, it's Reed. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Secondary backed up off the ball now. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back, we're going to throw for the first down.
Looking deep to the right side.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
4th down, looking to throw for it.
It's another deep shot.
And he finds his target. He has the first. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. It's second and medium. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Well, they moved the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end. For a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Daniels. Caught quickly. And the defense storms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. The ball is picked off. And the interception will end it, the final play of the ball game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What they got? Can you do what? We can use it tonight. What, Levi? What are you doing? Why are you standing there in the dark? What? What? I don't care. You want to lay on the chest like a baby? Come on. You can lay on the chest like a baby. Get my cover. Come on. You are a baby. Levi, stop. You are a baby. Let's go. Stop saying, no, I'm not. And you know you're a baby. You're still baby. Wait. That's still baby. Yes, it is. You can't even sleep in your own room by yourself. No, you're not. You don't know how.
Ever hot in this, I keep coming down. You smell so good.
Thank you, baby.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Texas offense will go on the attack first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago.
What is that?
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
That's reeled in. It's locking. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Longhorns look to keep this drive humming.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. He's brought down. A short return to the defense. Comes out on top with a pick. The Crimson Tide been deep in their own end trying to find a little breathing room. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Punts it out of the air.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
To the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Alabama comes to the line on third and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time. And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap in this drive comes from their own 41. First play of the drive wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Reads it, fires complete. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front?
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Get it out on the screen. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. It's a seam wide open. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, the running back, lucky little rope. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be...
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Coming out with it, it's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Finds the tight end. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. That's caught. It's Edwards. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Punt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got him downfield. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, second down, clock's running. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown time! Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
To the air, it's Mack. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Young. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got...
He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB isn't a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He's got that.
He's looking deep.
Oh, man.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Wingo. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Fakes to grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though.
Catch and stride inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle. It's ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Picked off! What a play by this defense. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Going over the top. He's got it on a diving catch along the left side. Bird Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big...
Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown! Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. Snags it on the right. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together. And that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Now on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Alabama pushing the tempo. Looking for room. It's Young. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw. It's Mack. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Out of the shotgun on third down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. And the QB, the heat got to him, and he just sort of...
What's going on? What's going on? Jesus Christ, protect.
He might want another play. Going right to work up top. He's going to fire deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Texas! And the stomp. The Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they're going to score again. Yet another.
This defense, man, all game long, great job tackling the
I'll leave it right here on my chest.
Throw it on the perimeter. perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
What are you doing?
To the air, it's Simpson.
Oh.
Catch in the middle.
I thought you opened the front door. That's what you doing.
Through one tackle and picks up a few. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Off play action. He's got an open man. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Complete downfield. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.